Now, Assassin's Creed Mirage will be coming out in October this year, and now while it might look like just another release from Ubisoft, this game is much more, because in my eyes, Assassin's Creed Mirage might be the most important game for the future of Assassin's Creed, because as you probably know, a lot of hardcore fans in the last couple of years were complaining about the game not being stealth focused and kind of going against the whole Assassin's mentality where you hide in plain sight and strike from the shadows. In the last game, for example, you didn't even play an assassin, and it was almost impossible to play in a stealthy and silent way. Now, as we know from recent leaks and the videos that Ubisoft has published, Assassin's Creed Mirage is trying a different route. It's trying to go back to the whole stealth and assassination heavy gameplay, which for me and for a lot of players is a very good thing to hear. However, here is where the problem comes in. If you look at it, Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla were two games that sold extremely well. It obviously got a lot of criticism because it was very far away from being an actual Assassin's Creed game, but still on paper the two games had crazy revenues. And now if you look at Mirage, Mirage will not have an open world, which was always a big factor in order to get more buyers and more players onto the new RPG games. It will also not take you 70, 80 or 90 hours to complete the game. The company is focusing more on stealth and more on assassinations and on a smaller world, actually a city like we had in Unity. But now why do I think that this game is so important for the future of Assassin's Creed? It's very simple. If Assassin's Creed Mirage will do great, I believe that Ubisoft will go into that direction and continuing that whole back to the roots movement. But now the scary part, which I am very concerned with, is what if Assassin's Creed Mirage flops? Because Ubisoft in the end is still a company, and a company that makes money, and they make money with copies sold. And obviously when they will see that Assassin's Creed Mirage has not the kind of numbers that the whole RPG games had, they might focus more on the open world role-playing games like Odyssey and Valhalla, and thus completely abandoning the core Assassin's Creed traits that we love so much from the first couple of games. And now then it wouldn't even matter if Assassin's Creed players would be demanding more traditional Assassin's Creed games, because the only thing that matters for Ubisoft is if they can get players to buy a game and that the game has also a lot of things to offer, because those players will turn into consistent buyers that will buy a new game of Assassin's Creed every year or every 2 years when it comes out. So this release is as vital and as important for the future of the series as it has ever been. And now I'm very thrilled for this game, because I prefer dense, smaller cities like Paris in Assassin's Creed Unity over the huge open worlds like we had in Valhalla. And also the hype train of Assassin's Creed Mirage is going very fast into the right direction. And a lot of players have really high expectations, because we have been waiting almost a decade now for a game like this. And so obviously the bar and the expectations are very high on the game. And I really hope that the game won't flop and will be a success, because what will come as a result of that is Ubisoft going back into the right direction that emphasizes things like stealth, assassination and working in the shadows more, instead of marching through hundreds of enemies with a battle axe. So all in all, the importance of this game when it comes to the game itself and also from the business side of things is not to be underestimated, because it will completely determine into which direction the Assassin's Creed franchise will go in the future. And that was my little input today. You can tell me how you think about the game. Will it flop? Will it be a success? What are your expectations for Mirage? And I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice one. Bye bye.